Good morning, my YouTube family. I just wanted to show you this side of my Vermibag Mammoth. I put a cucumber in here a couple days ago, and as you can see, the worms are loving it. This is the batting material, the shipping material rather, that I put in here. I do have all kinds of sprouts on this side as well as the other side. See if we can find some more worms. I know that they were loving this material. You can see there's another one right there. So they are eating the shipping material. I also, let's see, there's more worms and some earwigs. You do have to be careful with earwigs because they will eat your cocoons if you get too many. But yeah, worms don't like the light, so they're going to try to burrow themselves back down. Get some of these sprouts out of the way. See what we can find, because I don't want things growing in here. But if you just kind of break them up, then they'll start to break down, and then your worms can eat that. Have worms in here. See, that's the cucumber that I put in. And there, definitely you can see that they're eating on that. They love the really wet foods like that. I really haven't done a huge feed, and I'll show you the other side to kind of let you see why. Partly it's because I want to do a harvest. I've done one small harvest, but I want to do a really big one because out of the material that they can eat, they're pretty much so, it's pretty much so breaking down. It's like they're not really going after that avocado too much. Let's go to the other side. This is why I really didn't do a big feed. I didn't show you this on I didn't make a video about this, but so you can see it's just worm castings all the way up to the top of the level of where the material is. But this is the reason why. I put in a pumpkin. This is a pumpkin that my sons got from a pumpkin farm, and we did use it as a decoration. However, see, I just made a hole in it. However, and the worms are going after it. You can see little bitty worms. But I knew that whenever they got this, that they were, we were just going to feed it to the worms. Because in my experience, these giant pumpkins don't make good pumpkin pies. I mean, you can use them for pumpkin pies, completely up to you. But to me, they're just not as flavorful as the smaller little sugar pumpkins, or what they call an individual sized pumpkin. So that's the reason why, I knew that I was just going to feed these pumpkins to the worms. But my sons did have a nice time at the pumpkin farm. Let's take a look at this. You can see, I mentioned before, whenever worms eat paper, they just kind of turn it into lace. And as you can see, they're just, that's what they basically do. actually really pretty in my opinion. But anyway, so that's it for this. I also wanted to show my lime. Let's see. These limes don't get much bigger than this. This one's probably full grown. I know it looks tiny. However, I didn't realize whenever I bought this, it was just a miniature lime tree. If I were in order to harvest that lime, it would have all the seeds as an average size lime. Also, this is pretty much the end of my beans. They're getting dry. We've been harvesting them for months. I didn't pick the dry ones this morning. I come out every day to harvest the dry ones, and those ones we if I do get a whole cup, then I'll go ahead and make beans. But you know, it does take a while because I'm only getting maybe 5 beans per day, dry beans. I didn't harvest them green to eat, but these are a type of field pea, red field pea. I also have my peppers, you can see, and this is also a small variety. They won't get too much bigger than that, and then they'll start changing color. The red leafed plant is a blueberry, and this is the last of my basil. As you can see, it's all gone to seed, and I am going to harvest seeds. So that is it for today. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow with my shipment of food that I get weekly from Misfits Market. Have a great week.